Welcome back to Slay and Pray. Alisha, my God, have I missed you.
Ooh, we got a lot to talk about today, Corinna.
Not for nothing. This is episode 7.
It is. I can't believe we've really been doing it this long. Go us. We are killing it.
We are killing it.
Slaying.
And guess what, world? We actually do know that more than just our mothers, our best friends, and our family listen to the show. So
Yes. It's like 20 people, and I don't know 20 people. So someone else has got to be listening.
The same. And you know what else? Every single one of you who follow us on Instagram or TikTok, we are grateful. Like every time I'm like, oh, Alisha, we got like 4 followers in 2 days.
Grateful. We're also watching it like a hawk because that's how we are.
Yeah. So like drop us a line. Share us even. Hey.
Let us know you're out there. Other than my mom. I mean, I guess my mom can comment, but also someone else would be great.
Your mom said she was behind though, right?
She may be caught up now, so who knows?
Okay. You know what? In the last episode, I said like fuck a lot. So like I am so sorry for anyone that offended, but like Alisha and I are complete opposites. So like Alisha might not swear, but like I do. So
yeah, that's why we have a good back and forth.
Welcome to Slay and Pray with Alisha and Corinna, the podcast where 2 creative coworkers turned besties deep dive into the shows we love, hate, and can't stop talking about.
Each week, we're bringing the banter, the hot takes, and a little bit of life's chaos. Whether you're here to laugh, cringe, or totally disagree with us,
you're in the right place. Because let's be real, sometimes you slay,
and sometimes you pray. And we're here for all of it. Let's go.
Okay, Alisha, what is your slay and pray for us?
Okay. I did have a hard time coming up with a slay, but I will
That's sad. You're also what?
I do have a pray, though.
Okay, well, get us with the pray. Okay. And I have a slay and not a pray, so that we'll cancel each other out.
I feel like that's like how this goes. Like, I feel like I always have only a pray. I'm thankful to be alive.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's all we can do sometimes.
It really is. Okay, my pray this week is I had to unexpectedly take my dog Neighbor, shout out Neighbor, he listens.
We love you, Nabes, even though he does not love us.
To the vet because he is a dumb dog and he shoved his head into a bush and scraped both of his corneas. So that was a fun. It's mostly a pray because, well, first of all, that sucks. But second of all, he did this, of course, on the busiest day that I was having at work where I needed to just be running around all day. And he needed to start that off with like an 8 a.m. vet visit. So that was fun. And then I was just running around the rest of the day. And my slay is, actually my slay that day was I wasn't overwhelmed. And at the end of the day, I know. At the end of the day, I was like, if this was 5 months ago, I would have died.
Yeah, you would have had at the Some Burrows line.
Yes, I really would have. So, it is a slay for not being overwhelmed. Every day gets better.
Yeah, that's what medication's for, Alisha. Like, don't forget it.
Don't forget it. Well, it was unmedicated day, too.
It was, freaking thriving.
No, it was great.
I love it. Well, good. We do wish Nabes well.
Yes, he's doing fine.
Oh, good.
I call him my financial liability now.
Between and the air conditioning.
I know, my God.
And daycare. Goodbye.
I won't even get started on daycare. We won't go there.
Let's go there next week because I'm going to be dying to hear.
Yes.
Okay, my slay again was not skinny but not fat. Amanda Hirsch sharing again.
God, she loves us.
Is she like gonna be my best friend? Like,
you saying this, I just remembered that I had a dream about her in our podcast. Oh my God, it like hit me just now that I had a dream that we were like literally working with her. Like we were like together, like, okay, like planning stuff out. Maybe it's a premonition of what's to come.
God. Well,
I don't remember, but I do remember that.
Yeah. Well, Dear Media, we are, available. So
We're available. Call us.
a network, call us.
Get into our DM.
If anybody wants to hear from us, but we are fun.
We're just a really good time.
We really are. So that was my sleigh. And because that keeps happening, first off, one time was like, oh my God. The second time I was like, it gave me like a little bit more oomph to start like really tagging people. So
this
I think that's
social media venture has really been getting us out of our comfort zones, I believe.
Yeah. So we posted our faces this week, which we don't have a lot of comfortability in doing.
Yes, I am a behind the scenes person.
Yeah.
I mean, not Corinna. She was. Elements, of course.
Yes, I am an on-air talent.
All me?
But I will say, like, I have noticed such a change, Alisha, in you. And I think I've noticed a change in myself where, like, again, it's just really fun to do something that makes you feel good for you.
Agreed. I feel like I have gotten better because I feel like I'm, like I've said before, I wouldn't describe myself as a quiet person, but I'm definitely not a talker. So having to like actively keep up a conversation has been a fun challenge for me, but it's been fun just to like get out of my comfort zone. These are not things I usually do.
Yeah, I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. I'm actually really proud of us because just literally waking up one day and being like, we're starting after like 3 years of talking about it is wild. And then, and now we're just doing it. And so, and we're both really,
God bless our skills we already had.
Yes. And we're both very determined people and efficient people. So like, I just hope that that spirit gets picked up on. But my crazy day this week was Wednesday because school started for my child, which seems early, but it's actually not for where we are because this is just how it is. And it was a crazy day. Like, there were a million things going on. We had a presentation, like, at work. Like, it was just like it was a crazy day to have to like get back up into the routine of dropping your kid off at school. And like, I don't understand like the way parents drive in the morning. Like, if this is boring for anybody, like click on 3 5 seconds. But like, it is like the Autobahn out there. Like, it is like Fast and Furious danger zone. No one's awake. Everyone's pissed.
I have heard that drop off and pickup it's a lawless land out there.
It's scary.
It's
nice out there.
My sister, shout out Melissa. I told her I would shout her out. She doesn't listen, but I do send her when I tell her I talk about her all the time. But anyways, she works at a school. She's out there. They've got their like ice vests on. She's yelling. She's signaling with purpose.
It's really intense. It's really, really nice. Yeah. And then like, anyway, yeah. But it was a really positive week, and it's so fun to see your child grow in new ways and find confidence and really grow up. And so I feel really lucky to be able to see him do that. And so it was a great day, but also like I felt hungover at 9 p.m. and I didn't drink 1 ounce of alcohol.
Well, that's plain dehydration then.
I was just so tired. And actually, even today, I was like, so like I had to peel my eyes open, like, just to even like get out of bed. So
it's been a crazy adjustment week, I feel.
Yeah.
It's been a different week.
Yeah, there's been a shift in energy and things have kind of ramped up on all fronts. And so we're just
I also think it's crazy that you started school already.
I know.
Because I remember not starting till August. So like a mid-July. But I think that's just your school district, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it though, because honestly, I was like, didn't realize how stressed I was just like finding plans for him during the summer.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Oh, but I felt like I was like firing on every cylinder on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, I was like, "Whoa,
And that
does not compute." Anyway, but on that same note, I want to again shout out Molly because I was chatting with her yesterday about Summer I Turned Pretty. And I was like, you should come on the show because
she should. Shout out Molly.
shout out Molly. Okay, no, but like Molly is a #1 Conrad fan. And I fight with her every day about it.
Most
Days about it. So anyway, I told her she needs to come on, and she was like, of course she'll do it. So
Molly, get on here. We want to hear your
get on here, Molly. We got to get you on here, girl. All right. Now it's time to get into what we watched, loved, or hated. Do you want to go first, Alisha, or do you want me to?
I can go first.
Okay, great.
I think we both watched too much.
Yes.
The show, we didn't watch too much. We watched the right amount.
Barely able to watch this week, but yes.
I know. But too much where it's a new show. I should know the actress's name, but I love her. She's hilarious. What is her name?
Her name is Megan Stelter.
Megan Stelter. She's freaking hilarious. I feel like she's like up and coming or like hitting her moment. I'm sure she's been in the biz for a while, but she's definitely hitting her moment. She's freaking hilarious. I love a non-traditional female lead, funny, messy, crazy. That's my favorite. I love it, love it, love it. So, yes, watching that one. I started watching You. And
what do you mean started?
I just started watching. I haven't watched You. Have you watched it?
Like ever in your life?
Never.
Where have you been?
Well, I know it's been on, but it's
been on for
never watched
7 years.
I know. Well, yeah, it just finished. So that's why I'm like, all right, sounds like a good time to start.
Well, what did you think? Tell us.
It's really good. I'm only 3 episodes in. I really thought it was more of like a Dexter. I don't know. Did you ever watch Dexter?
Of course.
Okay. Are you going to watch the new?
Yes, I am. Maybe let's put that for next week.
Yes, we'll have to watch that.
Okay.
I'm literally going to get Showtime for it because I've watched all of them. But anyways, I thought it was going to be like a Dexter where it's like or at least maybe it turns into that, but it's not there yet. Because I thought it was like a killer guy, but for like Robin Hood kind of way, but he's actually a stalker, which I actually didn't know. He's like a weird obsessed. I'm 3 episodes in. Don't tell me anything if I'm getting it wrong, but
I'm not. You're going to keep watching?
Yes, I'm going to keep watching. It's so good.
Okay.
But I was watching. It was funny because the first episode's like pretty tame the whole way because they just like really hit you with a killer hit at the end of it. They like take that guy down to the basement and he smashes across the head.
Yeah.
And so I was watching it and it's fine, it's just whatever. And the baby was there because she's always in the living room with us. And I'm like watching it and she's staring at the TV and this guy just like comes, hits him across the head. It's like so gory. And she's just staring. I'm like, okay, maybe we'll watch this when you're asleep.
Yeah.
Now that she's like fully watching the TV.
Yeah.
I can't just put anything on.
This is my parent of the year moment.
Yeah. This is a after bedtime show.
Yeah. Yes.
So yes, we're watching that one. I really love it. And then I started watching Call the Midwife. I didn't start watching. I have watched this show.
You're killing me this week.
And I'm not really watching it. I'm like watching it on the side because I put it on for my babysitter because she likes it. And she likes like these long shows that just like have episodes after episodes after episodes. And so I put it on for her because she also doesn't want to touch the remote. So I have to put on something that's going to continue throughout the day.
6 hours.
Yes. Which is Call the Midwife. She just finished The Crown. Maybe we should get her on here because she's really going her as a chef. But yeah, she's watching Call the Midwife. And so when she leaves, I end up just like staring at the TV. Because I don't know if you've watched that show, but it's very good.
One of my old colleagues used to love that show, and she literally watched it for like 2 years. That's how long
Yeah.
it is.
Yes, you could. It's like 13 seasons. You could watch it for 13 years. It is.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect for your babysitter.
Yes. Yes. So, but it is really good. I really enjoy it. And then I'm just excited for 911. Our fall premiere. Yes, they're starting to announce the fall premiere dates for things, and I'm jazzed.
To say the least.
Say the least.
But literally, like, we like October? Like, who are
Yeah, I
you
know.
to be like October? Like, the season comes back in September, you guys. Like,
I know.
get with it.
It's like the end of October.
Yeah.
But
no shade, like, let us get back
I know.
to Buck. That's
To Buck.
That's our goal. Buck, don't know your name, but you are welcome here anytime with your British accent.
English. Yes, Englishman.
Yeah, I was super excited for that too. And just hearing like Jennifer Love Hewitt's voice like that. 911, what's your emergency? You're like,
we're back.
We're back. I love her too. Incredible. Okay, well, you are watching things from 1,000 years ago again.
Yes, I know.
So
you is not from 1,000 years ago, okay? It just
Seven is like a different decade ago.
Oh God! But it's just finished. It's current. It's in the current.
It's still current. Yes. Not to talk about Molly again, but she watched that like months ago. So
see, shout out Molly, friend of the pod.
She is a friend of the pod. It came out in 2018, Alisha.
Well,
I released 5 years ago. Okay.
Was it on Netflix that whole time? No.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a Netflix. Oh, wait.
Oh, it's
I'm pretty sure.
show.
I'm almost positive. It might have been like a Lifetime. Hold on.
It's not a Lifetime. I don't know what it is, though.
It was a Netflix series. It premiered on Lifetime.
You know what? I'm wrong on all these.
They're just wrong.
Yes. Whatever. I have seen it. I just didn't get around to it. I'm still trying to watch The Pit, and that has not happened yet.
For God's sake. Sometimes I'm learning with our watching for our job here is that like if it's not getting you, like you gotta quit.
That I know. I have started and stopped so much stuff that usually I'll give like if I start something, I'm usually in it, even if it's not very good.
Same. But you know what I did do? Like is not a joke. I went back to We Were Liars or We Are Liars.
Okay.
And I've kind of been like watching that in the background.
Okay. And you're like, is this good?
Yeah, I'm like, is it good? Like, I wouldn't like recommend it if you were like, I don't know. But like, for some reason, I'm like drawn to finish it. So
just finish it.
Okay, but let me tell you what I watched this week. Too much. I watched too much. I didn't watch too much. I watched too much. I'm 3.
I watched you.
Yeah. I'm 3 episodes in. And it's a show that I really want to give my full attention to.
Okay.
Because I found the first episode like wildly hilarious. And there were so many cameos. Like Tom Hanks' wife, Rita Wilson, was there.
Yes.
There was Emily Ratajkowski.
Well, yeah. I realized that on the Netflix like graphic that they have.
Yeah.
There's like 10 characters that have not showed up yet. And I'm just like, these are all people that I know.
Yeah. The guy who her old boyfriend was is the lead character from Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, the husband. That is
I need to watch that too.
That is an incredible show. I would rewatch that.
Maybe I should watch it.
Maybe we could do that as our next rewatch. It is such a good show.
No, we're doing The Diplomat with Annie.
No, we're not. I thought we were doing... Are we doing The Diplomat?
Yeah, because it comes out this fall.
Yeah.
Well, Annie, friend of the pod.
Friend of the pod. You know, but we also need to do Nobody Wants This.
I know. So many rewatches.
A little time. Okay. And then I quit. Yeah, so then that's why we have to quit the snoozers. Because we're like, yeah, keep going.
I know, you just got to keep going.
Trying to tell my son that this is not how television was when we grew up is like makes me feel like the oldest dino in the room.
You just have to switch through.
Yeah. Also, filming a TikTok with Alisha makes me feel like the oldest dinosaur in the room.
I know. I felt like a boomer doing that.
Me too.
Do you turn the camera like this? I do camera for my job.
I know.
And I felt like
It's uncomfortable for you.
it was very uncomfortable.
But I've been very proud of you. So anyway, I also watched the new season of Gilded Age. I'm completely caught up. Oh my wowee.
Do I need to watch that?
I love this show so deeply.
Is it a drama?
It's
What
a
is it?
period piece
Okay.
set in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And it's about
In the Gilded Age?
in the Gilded Age and the rise of society and basically like the rise of, I want to say like societal
Yeah, that makes sense. It's the
training they're coming about turn of the century stuff.
There we go.
I'm not like a historian here, people. Don't like do not quote me.
Come after me.
Yeah, don't come after me or quote me. But anyway, it is a phenomenal show. And the mom who plays Mrs. Russell, she literally like sold her daughter off to an English duke. Wait, spoiler. But like,
Let's say that before you did the spoiler.
sorry,
My bad, everyone.
whoopsie. I mean, it's like, will they, won't they? Will they, won't they? And then, spoiler, they do.
Boy, do they.
But anywho, and that's been literally phenomenal. I can't wait till the next episode comes out on Sunday. I love it so much. And then, as I do sometimes for just like a light background, I put on a show and I'm like, this will be a light background. And then I get absolutely sucked in. Amy Bradley is missing.
I haven't even heard of that.
It is like number 2 on Netflix. Probably you haven't heard of it because you're watching shows from 16 years ago.
Yes. Catch me on Netflix 7 years ago.
Here are some high levels from Amy Bradley is missing. Number 1, this podcast will never go on a cruise.
Let's just start with that.
This
Between the
podcast,
poop and the kidnapping.
we say we are not cruise people on this podcast.
I can get behind that.
Number 2, there is a Royal Caribbean employee who is the biggest douchebag. He literally verbatim was like, I am a proud Royal Caribbean employee and we needed to get back to business as usual. I'm like, a 22-year-old or 23-year-old woman is missing and you don't give a fuck to this day.
That sounds like someone who did it.
Maybe. No one's pointing fingers at him, but...
So they don't know where Amy Bradley is?
Well, here's the crux. I have 16 minutes left.
Okay.
But this reminded me of a time when I went on spring break my senior year with my 4 best friends.
Did you go
from
missing?
college. No, but one of our friends fell asleep in the hallway. So
As one does.
that one does on a cruise. No, but seriously, like when you're on a cruise, there's nothing to do but literally go to the discoteca. Yes, they still call it that. Well, 20 years ago they did. Maybe it is called like the club now.
The club.
But what do? You drink, you lay at the pool, you eat, and you dance.
Yeah. I thought we went on a cruise and I felt like I was in a prison. I was day 3. I was like, this is a prison. I hate this place.
Yeah. It's leaning towards it looks like she was like sold to sex trafficking or something. But I don't know because I have 16 minutes left.
Oh. So
But my heart was like pounding for her. I'm like,
well, here on Google it says, has Amy Lynn Bradley ever been found? Do you want a spoiler?
no,
Okay, then I won't tell you.
blink your eyes. Okay, don't tell me. Has she? I need to know. I'm probably not going to be able to. No.
Find out in 16 minutes.
Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I really feel for her family. and I'm enjoying the FBI interviews. And
How do you disappear on a cruise? It's a boat.
well, she came back. Her brother left her at the club, which probably shouldn't have.
Yeah. It's problem
Clear.
number one.
And then he came home at 3 a.m. and he went outside to the balcony to smoke a cig, as one does.
In 1998.
Yeah. A real one, not like an electric one. And then
You did an imaginary cigarette and you coughed.
and then she came home and met him on the balcony. By the way, they're sharing a room with her parents. So this is like the most like
She's just not even alone.
She's not alone. She came back from the club. They went to the patio. He's like, I'm really tired. I'm going to go to bed. Leaves her on the balcony. It's 3:45. Her dad wakes up at 5:30 and sees Amy sleeping on the late chaise lounge.
Okay.
Okay. And then by 6 o'clock, the screen door was open. She had taken her overshirt, which was a yellow polo. Shout out early 2000s. And
Sure. That's
for sure.
Abercrombie for sure.
Yeah. And then was gone.
That sounds like foul play.
Absolutely.
I mean, or she fell over. Bored.
But there's cameras.
This is 98.
Well, that's true.
All right. I don't feel like they were that good.
Royal Caribbean has always been like a schwanky one. We're not talking Carnival. If this was Carnival, that would have gone so much worse.
Oh, yeah. I was on a Carnival cruise, and that's why it felt like a prison. It felt like a prison in 1998. It was such an old boat. Don't ever go on a Carnival cruise.
I agree. Never go to a Carnival cruise. And then during this documentary, they're like, so many other people who have died on Carnival cruises that leave out of Long Beach and go to Mexico. And I was like,
oh my God, that's what I did.
I know. I was like, how did my mom and dad just like bon voyage me off?
Oh my God. I think nothing about cruises. I literally zero. I was just like, oh, this is cheap. They are. Don't get pulled in by that.
Yeah, they are cheap. And we were literally 20 years old and we dumped Listerine and filled it with vodka.
And they knew.
They knew. They were like, they could have just brought them in your suitcase.
Yeah, all good.
Anyway, what a time. I'm never going on a cruise again, truly.
Yeah, me either. Even if it's like a nice cruise, that sounds horrible. None of that sounds fun.
I started watching Opus.
Okay, so I was going to start this because I think last time we were like, oh, I'll watch it too.
Yeah.
But it looked like a scary movie. I didn't want to watch a scary movie. So I was like, I'm not going to watch this.
Yeah. Well, if John Malkovich is in it, like you're in for some kind of a wild ride.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I'm not doing this. Back up.
But like truly, it reminded me of this book that I finished this week called The Compound, which was really like a mixture of like Big Brother and The Bachelor and like,
of course, for you. I was like, oh my God, The Compound. That doesn't even sound like a romantic novel.
No, it's a reality show. Yeah, I got there. It's a reality show book. And
a reality show book.
Yeah. Don't knock it. You wouldn't like it at all, but like don't knock it. It was very good.
Yeah.
If you were like a Big Brother fan with like a little bit of Survivor.
Just everything you love about each one of those.
Yeah.
Do you ever Road Rules?
Oh my God, yes.
I didn't really watch it, but my sister loved it. Shout out Melissa. She watched a lot of it. Actually, she could be on this podcast talking about like 2000s reality TV. She's not really about it anymore. Also, shout out my brother. He said he listens now. I know. Shout out Zach. I told him I shout him out. Also, shout out my boss from 10 years ago. Shout out Omar.
Did Omar start following us?
Oh, yeah. He did.
Yesterday?
I don't know if he follows us, but he did like reach out this week, which...
Oh my God. This was the week for all of our bosses. Shout out Tina.
Hey, Tina.
Hey, Tina. And also shout out to Ellen. I won't say her last name, but my God, one of my favorites as well. Well, this was the week of our bosses.
It really was. Really was. I totally forgot Omar. He messaged me about it and he was like, "All right, well, that Omar early podcast."
You're like, our primary demographic is women,
Yeah.
ages 30 to 45.
That really did offend him, though.
I sure
like,
did.
I want to be the audience for this. He says, I haven't found one thing in common with this podcast, but I'm proud that you're doing it. That's what he said.
Whoa. Omar is a great boss. Tina is a great boss. Ellen was a great boss.
Shout out Ellen. Shout out Tina. Shout out Omar.
Shout out Omar. Okay, well, honestly, there's a lot of good stuff out there, whether you're going to be watching from 7 years ago or current today. Like, we've got you covered.
Yep. Well, it's good to bring up the past and like revisit some things, especially things that, sometimes you just don't get the time, Corinna, until 7 years later.
Alisha,
sometimes you just don't. I'm thinking about watching Notting Hill. I've never even seen that. I've heard good things, so I'm like, maybe I'll watch that.
That is one of my top movies of all time.
Never watched it. I heard it's cute.
You better watch that today. The baby has watch it.
It has that part, like, just a girl. Yes, that part. And I was like, oh, I've heard of that. I didn't know it was from there. So I'm gonna get on that. See, it's good to revisit.
Alisha, number one, you should have already watched that.
I just watched Pretty Woman like last year.
I have to go. You just never know who you're getting to know.
I know. Well, I watched Pretty Woman and then I realized how much crossover there was with Pretty Woman and The Princess Diaries, because there's like, 10 of the same actors in there, because I think it's the same director or something like that. And I'm like, that guy. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so I just watched that.
You got to watch Notting Hill this week. I'm adding it to your list. Like,
maybe I'll
too.
Okay, I'll watch it.
The baby can watch it.
Okay, then I'll watch it. And what else am I gonna watch? Yeah, maybe I'll just take like a 90s rewalk through.
Do you want to rewatch 90210?
I've never seen that. Do I just offend you? For the listener, Corinna I pretty much brought her speechless, which actually is pretty hard to do.
This will end our partnership if you haven't.
I've heard of it. Well,
Alisha, have you seen Dirty Dancing?
Unfortunately, I have seen Dirty Dancing. My sister was obsessed. Shout out Melissa. Was so obsessed with Dirty Dancing. I've seen it so many dumb times. And I know I don't like it.
It's my number one favorite movie of all time.
No.
Yes, me and Melissa. Yeah, let's get Melissa on here.
Yeah, let's get her on here.
Let's freaking team up against you. Dirty Dancing is literally, I could do their end of the season dance in my bedroom.
I could sing songs.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick Swayze was legitimately my first ever crush. That, when he died, and I mean this truly, I remember I was in my aunt's living room and we got the news that Patrick Swayze died. Like, I was there, wasn't, and I cried. I loved him.
Hit you to the
I loved him.
I cried for Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter, when he died.
That tracks.
Yeah. I did not have a crush on him, first of all. I do want to start with that. But I was weirdly he had a show, and I was really, really, really into it, the Crocodile Hunter. And so I shed
reality TV.
So I shed a crocodile tear when he died.
You know what? I have never learned more about you.
I know. I told you would. Corinna, we are not the same.
We're not. And that's part of the...
I was a very weird child. You're going to find that. I did grow into a weird adult, but like functioning. So
I don't think that it's weird that you never watched 90210. Like, but I mean, Melissa did.
Yeah.
I know it.
Yes, she probably did.
Okay, tell me when we're off air how old Melissa is.
She is closer in age to you than she is.
How
But
dare
you
you?
are
You're literally 1 year younger than me.
2 years, but okay.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, well,
I didn't watch
yeah.
Dawson's Creek. Didn't watch One Tree Hill. None of that. Let me get some other ones in here.
Alicia,
We already talked.
tree.
I didn't watch The OC.
Oh, Alicia, stop. This is just, it's tearing me up.
Stop it.
First off, the fact that you didn't do One Tree Hill is crazy. Like, Molly and I did a One Tree Hill rewatch like 2 years ago.
Nope. Never seen it. I have no idea what it's about.
It's insane.
What was I watching during those times? I don't know.
You're The Wall, maybe. Those were like the most.
I guess.
Did you watch Charmed?
No. Did not watch Charmed,
You didn't?
Angel, Buffy, none of that stuff. I watched a lot of CSI.
That's tracks. This tells me all I need to
When
know.
I turned 16, I had a CSI themed 16-year-old sweet 16 party.
That is cool, but also odd.
I made people solve a crime.
Oh my God.
At 16, I was not a baby. I was 16.
That's cool though.
I know. I had a lot of fun with my friends.
Did you tell your mom like, hey, I want to have like a murder theme birthday?
Yeah. And I like made invitations. I just invited a few of my friends, and I made invitations. I put them in manila folders and made it look like a case file of like
Cute.
a subject that was murdered, and I handed out the manila folders at school.
Oh my God. One time, I think we were like 18 or 19, and my husband and I were just friends. But he hosted a murder mystery dinner.
Fun.
Like if like
That's kinda how
clues
this works.
came to life. And so like his parents, shout out to my in-laws, they threw this like whole dinner party murder mystery for us to solve. It was really fun. There were like 6 of us there. So
That's cool. That's kind of what we did. But I like set up a crime scene in one of the rooms, and people had to go in and gather clues and then figure out who was the murder. Or the murderer was.
that's iconic. Iconic. Okay, with the last couple of minutes that we have here, switching gears, we don't have a rewatch this week, which is like sad.
I know. It is. But we have an emergency episode. So if you haven't watched that, please go watch.
Yeah.
It's all Summer I Turned Pretty premiere, and we really get into it.
It's so fun. But okay, so it's been a few days. I've rewatched it. Did you rewatch again, Alisha, or not yet?
I didn't. I didn't
Okay.
watch it.
Rewatch it next week.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna like take it again, through
Yeah.
the new episode.
Same.
But yeah, that's I know. Watched it a lot of times now.
Love it. But the social media fan reactions, I've been trying to post like really good ones to our Instagram, Slay Sisters Pod. And literally the one that the Hollywood Reporter just did of Belly and Jer and Ross and Rachel. And like, we were on a break.
I know.
Talked about that. We talked about this at nauseum, actually. We talked for 53 minutes on our emergency episode.
Yes. About how we felt about that break.
Yeah. Like, did we not learn anything from Friends?
That's what I'm saying. There'd be no such thing as a break, especially when you are like fighting over something so dumb, like what they were fighting over.
With your lifelong love.
Yeah. No, that's no excuses.
That really tickled me. And then there was the Summer I Turned Pretty did like a premiere watch party in New York City in Bryant Park.
Right.
And they're at the party. They came out of the house. She's upset. She slaps him. The crowd goes wild.
Go crazy. It's so fun.
Like some people are cheering, some people are gasping.
She got him good.
I think she could have got him a little better.
She loves him.
And she
She's
should
really
have
into the team.
also slapped Lacey Barone.
Oh yeah, that's actually who she should have slapped because that was on purpose.
Yes. They should have slapped, she should have slapped both of them.
Yeah. Okay, girl, no. Both of them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
But she could have used a little bitch slap too.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to say it again. 1 time is maybe a mistake. 2 times, that's not a mistake. That's not a mistake.
He wasn't that sad in his bathtub.
Nope, can't be that sad, can ya? It was so pathetic when he was like, all I could think about was you, Belly. Liar. Crying in the shower. Like, shut up.
Men are such pigs.
Liar.
Fucking liar. But yeah, I watched, me and my husband watched with me, and we both just like stopped and talked about it a lot. And I really think like it is hitting millennials in a different way than it did, 5 years ago when it was really a younger show.
Yeah, I agree. I think the demographic that they're going for is definitely our age now.
It is.
Because, well, first of all, they aged them. So they are closer to the 30s now. So,
Well, early 20s, but yeah.
I know. Well, they're closer than they were at 16.
Yeah, that's true. But I think it like really gives you a chance to like think back and reflect, and like we've had a lot of conversations about that too, like thinking about your first love and your first of these experiences and seeing someone on screen go through these things where you're like, whoa, that really resonates with me is I think what's special about this show. And they're just all so cute to look at.
It's a bunch of cuties. Also,
a bunch of cuties.
I realized how tall everyone is. I don't know if you've seen some of the social media. Like, they just don't come off as tall on the show.
No.
But they are all, well, Jeremiah and Conrad are over 6 feet. I think like one is 6'2" and one is like 6'4". But also Belly is 5'7" or 8 or something like that. So it's not like she's like
model
crazy short. But I mean, I wouldn't say she's like crazy tall, but she doesn't look off in comparison to them, and they're really tall. So.
Yeah. You know what else they're talking about online? Spinoffs. What? And they're really like going really deep into Laurel and Susanna.
I'd watch the crap out of that show.
I would too.
I'd watch it so hard.
You know what else I would watch the crap out of? Staylor.
Yes, I would definitely watch that.
Or like a Jeremiah. Like what happens to Jeremiah after they get married?
Yes.
Like
these.
Yeah. I think Steven would be a cutie show. Or Taylor, like her life is so.
I know, like what's her background? Her mom's crazy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
So like Jenny Han said never say never. She loves the characters and she loves the cast. So
I like Jenny Han.
I do too.
She's like fun. I don't know if you watched any of the behind the scene things on Prime Video.
No.
Yes. So they have some like behind the scenes where they have like her and the cast. They're like baking. So it's like her.
Yes, I saw that.
Laurel.
Yes.
And the last Conrad or whatever. Mm-hmm.
I like her.
And it's just fun. You can tell that she's just like, she's really got that niche into that young readers like love story thing with all her books.
Yeah. I love her. I love her characters she writes, all of her world building.
So yeah, I'm so excited for this next episode that's coming, episode 3. Although they didn't leave you on a cliffhanger, which is kind of, I mean, I guess it's like kind of because like, oh, he just proposed, but there's no like cliffhanger, like to bring me to episode 3, which I think is interesting.
I do wonder, like, if the team Conrads who have like seen Jeremiah and Belly's relationship have like, because I feel like there is no team. Like, I think they played us. Like, there's
Yeah.
obviously no team. Like, this is.
I love how everyone is voting that she's gonna at the end say Team Belly. And she's gonna like
She
go with
should.
herself.
Yes, she should do that. By the
I
way,
do think she should.
your point, she should be with Cam Cameron. Like, don't fucking forget it.
Yes.
But, man. Ooh, I just like they like played us so good. Like the writers are like sitting in their rooms, like these idiots all these years. Just
They
like
don't even know.
yeah. Yeah. And there was like all these so Alisha and I like thankfully haven't had like I mean we did get like one kind of odd comment, but it ended up being like not that odd. But like all these like rule guidelines for the Summer I Turned Pretty account, they're like no bullying, no harassment, no this, no that. You'll be blocked. And I'm like what world had we like inadvertently stepped into?
I know. We are literally in a world. In a world of something.
Yeah. So, but Alisha, this has been like such a fun ride watching
Really
you do. So
it's gonna be fun. We've got like 6 more episodes, I think. It's fun.
There's 11.
Okay.
We have 9 left.
Yes, I'm excited.
And just for like everybody else's curiosity, like we are not always going to be talking about Summer I Turned Pretty.
No, we are going to pick another show that we will watch through a new season, or we'll do a rewatch with a new season like this. Like we were talking earlier, maybe we'll do The Diplomat on Netflix. Such a good one. Oh, and a different genre. We take like a turn. It's not always just hard left.
We're going to take the holidays out of the summer and we're going to move straight to the fall.
Yes, we are. It's going to get cold.
It's going to get real cold around here. But just so you all know, like, if you're joining us and you're like, I don't have any interest in Summer I Turned Pretty. Well,
we get it.
We get it.
Shout out Annie.
Yeah. Shout out Annie. Well, Annie, just watch the show.
I know. I don't know why she doesn't. We're not in high school anymore.
We're in college and some of them are done.
Yeah. Some are doctors.
So yes, if you don't like Summer I Turned Pretty, but you like us, well, number 1, thank you. And number 2, like give it a shot. And then number 3, like, don't worry, it will end. But I think that's all we have for today.
It is. But another fun one.
Another fun one. Thanks for hanging out with us on Slay and Pray with Alisha and Corinna. Whether today was a slay or a pray, we are so happy you spent it with us.
I'm Alisha.
And I'm Corinna.
Until next time, we hope you slay all day.